I'm going to get my respect on the track, and I don't care who it is. I won't put up no I won't be like, oh, it's Kyle Busch. You know, he didn't mean to.
You don't like that kind of racing? Don't even watch.
Jimmy Johnson slides wide off the course.
Courtesy of Ryan Blaney.
Earl, you find his spotter and tell him to beat his ass. And if I see that AP come back around here, we're going to out of him. We're going to have a problem.
Homestead Miami Speedway.
There is such thing as destiny.
Denny Hamlin has done it. He's won his way into the championship 4.
Where do you want to go on deck?
You have to have the ability to be confident enough in yourself.
He will now tie Tony Stewart 14th all time for wins.
It's not like, okay, we're content being here. We've only won it once. I feel like this is a great opportunity for us to get number 2.
I'm good enough. I might not have a championship, but I know that I'm good enough to win one.
We've been here and we've done that.
There's a lot of doubters from the first one, so I think it would mean everything to be able to win a second one. I just have confidence in the big moments that we can get it done. So, I mean, I'm ready to go. It's anyone's race, really, so I don't know that anybody has a leg up. We're not afraid to swing for the fences. I think that's our advantage. That's how we win races.
I possess the want. No other driver wants it as bad as I do.
Dominant performance early on.
Hamlin saying his car is tight and slow.
What about this battle, guys? A huge error by the 19.
18 surging ahead.
4 best teams, the 4 best drivers. It's fun to watch.
Hamlin going for the
The
lead.
championship 4 running 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a huge blow for the 11.
Kyle Busch is going to win his second Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship.
Awesome year. Thank you, boys.
You want to be the best in the world? So what are you going to do to make sure it's you and not them? What are you going to do to be the one standing on top when it's all said and done?
Everybody always says you never give up, and we're no different.
If success were easy, then everyone would be successful.
Quitting's the only thing that's easy.
You learn that real fast in our world.
Because when you're in a place where there doesn't seem to be any way out,
When your back's to the wall.
The easy thing to do is not press forward, to not have the guts to accept whatever the challenge is.
But the hard thing to do is survive.
to hang on when others might quit, to push past the fatigue and the fear and just keep going.
Realizing that if you survive, if you battle and struggle and simply refuse to give in, you'll look at the whole ride in a different way.
For these guys, at this point, winning is about scratching and clawing and pushing.
And doing whatever they have to do to win.
Hey, they didn't get here without that spirit, that refusal to be denied.
That refusal to surrender, no matter what they went through.
But the work isn't done yet.
It's not even close to done.
So now is when you dig in a whole new way.
Now is when you realize it's all right there.
So close, you can smell it, you can taste it, you can feel it.
But to get there, to get all the way to the top of the mountain,
it takes everything you've got.
And not a single ounce less.
So you never back down.
You never give up.
You never relent.
Till the day is won.
Till the day is won.
Till the day is won.
Everybody, welcome to the 2020 NASCAR season. We kick off at Daytona. We're going to have a 35-lap shootout. Hope everybody is having an amazing Friday. It's currently 50 degrees outside, and I believe at Daytona it is like 65. I believe it's starting to heat up. Sorry about the late video. Probably going to be posted around midnight. So sorry about that. Had a little bit of iracing trouble. Audio wasn't working, but now we got it up and running. And to start out, we have the 83, the number 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., number 88 of Alex Bowman, the number 6 of Ryan Newman, the number 22 of Joey Logano, and I believe, I can't see from this angle, bear with me, the number 2, which is Brad Keselowski, which his paint scheme is not loaded in. Then we have the number 10. Then we have the number 43 of Bubba Wallace. Then we have the number 17 of, I believe, Ryan Preece? Yeah, I don't know. Jimmy Johnson will be next to Bubba Wallace. And as we kick off this 2020 NASCAR season, once again, hopefully no pandemic, but yeah, it's one of my favorite seasons, so we're doing it. And we go green here at Daytona, 35 laps. Who will be the winner of your first race? 83 car going to start moving in the middle, but then comes down, a little bit of touch in there by the 83. That Red Bull car looking really nice. Joey Logano's going to be on the outside lane up in the top area. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to be taking this lead. And as we focus on the leader, which I don't know why it switched over, but we're going to be focusing on the number 83 car, Red Bull. Kyle Busch is going to be at the end. 83 cars looks like it's starting to go to the back of the pack, but hanging on for dear life. A little bit of contact with the number 12 of Ryan Blaney. Number 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to be leading this pack as we go into the straightaway, exiting the tri-oval. The number 6 of Ryan Newman is going to be behind him. And the number 77 of Ross Chastain is going to be behind them as the top 3 leading. Now, in the back, we're going to have a 3-wide pack, just a little bit, maybe 3 or 4 car length deep, filled. But we're going to focus on these main leaders. Number 47, Kroger paint scheme start out this season. And as you can see, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Jimmy Johnson are kind of trying to draft 3 wide there, get up there, and they're kind of coming up, but not much is working. We want to thank Tony the Healer for making this possible and making our 1991 season possible, which will be posted on Saturday because of how late this is. But this will be posted as soon as possible, this race. As we head back into the tri-oval, the number 9 of Chase Elliott. I'm going to wonder why a bunch of these cars are actually not showing up. That's a little weird, but number 9 Chase Elliott is there. Joey Logano will be fighting for 4th, I believe. Nothing's really changed up in the front. Same cars, you know. As we head back on the straightaway, it's still the same top 3 cars. But in the back, we have a bunch of change. Now, I want to remind you that it is a restrictor plate race as well as the others. So, there's going to be a lot of lead changes in this area because it's going to be a lot of lead changes in general. Number 95, which I believe is Christopher Bell, is going to be leading that second pack. More larger pack. There is currently 3 packs. 47 still leading this race. Ryan Newman behind him. Ross Chastain behind Ryan Newman. As we head onto the straightaway. Christopher Bell's still going to be leading this race, or not? No, yeah, that's Christopher Bell. 96, Daniel Suarez. Are we under caution? I don't think so. We are under caution. Okay, it's really interesting, actually. But yeah, that's actually interesting. I believe we're going to be lining up double file, same type of system that we had before. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Under caution on lap 6. Lap 6 we are under caution, everyone. That is very surprising. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will be leading this race though under caution. I believe caution laps are not counted. Are counted. I believe they are counted. Number 40, okay. Top 10, we're going to be having the number 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., number 6, Ryan Newman, number 77, Ross Chastain, number 95, Christopher Bell, number 1, Kurt Busch, number 22, Joey Logano, number 9, Chase Elliott, number 13, Ty Dillon, number 18, I believe that's Kyle Busch. Well, I don't know if it's the 18 car there, because the paint scheme's not loading for some reason. I tried fixing it. Did not work. I feel like we're going to be looking for another opponent roster for the Charlotte race that's coming up after this one. car you want to look out today is going to be that number 1 of Kurt Busch. Qualified really good. Qualified up in the top 15. And a really killer paint scheme. Monster paint schemes are always the nicest. So, yeah. I believe we had now double file after this race. Not after this race, but after this lap we had double file. And are we going to count laps under caution? Lap 8, or is that 6? I believe that's 6. Are we going to go 7? 6, 7. Yep, we are counting laps under caution. So this is going to make a race much shorter than like the Xfinity. Learned my lesson there. If you did not know, the Peanut Butter Enthusiast YouTube channel has currently expanded to TikTok and Instagram and is looking for sponsors for the Cars Tour race series. Sorry, brain fart there. Believe it's going to be 2 to green as we head out onto the straightaway. Still single filed line. It's very nice paint schemes, I must say. But yeah, guys, we'll be fixing that those cars that are just white. We're gonna be fixing those paint schemes by getting another roster with same people, just different roster but different paint schemes, which would actually be pretty neat. But yeah. Hope everyone's having a good day. Probably already said that. It is, I believe, 70 degrees in Daytona. 65, 70, somewhere in there. I believe. Not sure. Excuse me. Still the same people up in the top 10. This is a restrictor plate race. So there's going to be a lot of lead changing, especially with this caution that's come out. Kind of gives the other people that were starting to space out in the race to come back up, which is cool. Then at the same time, well, I have a caution. I don't know what happened. Can't go back now to see it, or else that just screws up the race. So yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. We are trying a new layout on our screen for Fox, possibly FS2, which reason I did FS2 is going to be for a meme, because they switched with 40 laps for Bowman Gray. I was a victim. Very bad. But yeah, we're going to probably do that with the Shell Cup Series. Same Cup Series, just different years. But yeah, as we head out of the trial, I believe, and go on to the straightaway, or do we head into the trial? Well, I'm not sure. Nope, we head on to the straightaway, and we're going to be 1 to green. Rows, we're going to have the first row with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ryan Newman, 77 of Ross Chastain and Christopher Bell in the second row, and then the third row we're going to have Kurt Busch and the 22 of Joey Logano. Behind him we're going to have Chase Elliott and Ty Dillon. Behind them we're going to have those 2 of those non-paint scheme cars, which is going to be the 2 and I believe the 14? No, it's 0. Probably the 10, which I'm not quite sure. Then behind them we're going to have Bubba Wallace and I can't see from this angle. Bubba Wallace and Alex Bowman. Behind Alex Bowman, we're going to have Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Blaney. And we're about to go green. You can hear those engines roar as we head over to the middle of the tri-oval to have this restart. And we are going to restart now as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is quick on the throttle. And he's going to be up in the front. Coming into Coming out of the straightaway, we're going to have about the same people in the pack. We're going to have, looks like, some contact with the 22 and the 95. 95 is going to be trying to go, making it 3 wide up in the front. Ryan Blaney and Jimmy Johnson are going to be following up to go to the 95 to help push up in the draft. 22 and the 6 are trying to get this thing cranking. As we head onto the straightaway now, the 95 is going to be taking the lead as Ricky Stenhouse starts to go in the back a little bit. Well, losing a couple positions, but like I said, it's the Daytona. Oh no, not straightaway. We went in the trial. Well, I'm so sorry. 95 still going to be leading. Jimmy Johnson's going to be up in the top 10, which is crazy since 2020 and it's his prime, but yeah, whatever. 95 and the 6 are going to be drafting up, kind of escaping, but Rick Stenhouse Jr. says, no, I'm not going to let that happen. He's going to come up there and try to touch the butt of Ryan Newman. This is an in-car camera view of, I believe, Alex Bowman. So, yeah, Chris Buescher in the 17, by the way. Here is a track cam of the cars going by. Ryan Blaney's going to be going into the inside lane in front of Bubba Wallace. 95 of Christopher Bell is going to be leading this pack, with Ryan Newman behind him. Heading into the tri-oval now, we're going to have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on the outside lane with the number 9 of Chase Elliott, which paint scheme is not loading. We do apologize for that, and we're going to fix it by tomorrow. I believe Sunday, before or after the Super Bowl, we're going to be going to Charlotte starting that weekday. So, if you did not know, we do weekday races, but we also post on the weekends. So we mostly run the races and then cover them and then post them any day after or any day. This is an in-car camera view of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. following the number 9, going on the outside lane now. Very close. This pack is way better than earlier, but I believe this is the second pack. I was wrong. I was mistaken. Oh, wait, no, this is the first pack. You see Christopher Bell. Wow, Joey Logano's going to be in the lead. You know, what really sucks about the paint schemes not loading is because when I ran this race, I saw the paint schemes. Like, I didn't see any that were not working. And so now looking at the replay, it's like, is it the replay or is it the paint schemes? So we're just going to change the roster after this. You can do that in iRacing. Surprisingly, I know. And you can, we're going to change probably to the, I guess, Phoenix one, or whichever one that, what race Bristol was. Chase Elliott had that Hooters car, and, oh wait, that was 2021, okay. Well, I'm not sure then. Joe Logano's going to be leading this pack as we exit the tri-oval. We'll head back to the straightaway. Behind him is going to be the number 10. Behind the number 10 is going to be Kurt Busch in the number 1. Christopher Bell in the 95, starting to kind of have a squad up there. This is in-car camera review of Joey Logano leading this race. A lot of working on that steering wheel, and we're going about 200 miles per hour. You're going to be moving that steering wheel not a lot, because you move it too much and you go in the wall or you go in the field, you know. Number 1 of Kurt Busch starting to go back a little bit. He's trying to have somebody draft with him, and he does. He has Chase Elliott and Jimmy Johnson backing him up, with Ty Dillon starting to progress his way forward in that Geico car. Three wide. Chase Elliott's going to be leading this race, leading this pack, with the number 13 of Ty Dillon behind him. If you did not already know, the 2020 NASCAR season was about 6 or 7 races, maybe 8, was in COVID, so they had it in iRacing, and so that's how a lot of people in the NASCAR community started knowing about iRacing, the younger ones. And so, yeah. I remember watching them on Fox. I was like, are these real cars, Dada? And my dad would be like, no, son. It's a video game. Number 88. I want to say Bowman. But I don't yeah, Alex Bowman is going to be falling a little bit back as Austin Dillon, surprisingly, is up in the top 5. Going to take the lead now with the 48. Ooh, that was pretty cool. You saw an airplane land in the background. Number 48 of Jimmy Johnson is going to be now taking the lead. Now, predominantly, the top 10 and 15 are Chevys. Now, I know I bring that up in every race, but you notice how Chevy's the king. Chevy is king. But Ford's pretty good, too. And Toyota. They're all balanced. Pretty good. Kurt Busch is now leading this race, and like I said before, it's a restrictor plate race, so there's going to be a lot of lead changes, because once they hit a certain speed limit, it will restrict them from going faster, and so causes them to slow down, so there's more action, which they claim it's for safety, but we know it's bullshit. It just is. Number 95 was leading for a little bit, but Ryan Newman's going to come take that spot back. If you did not know, the Peanut Butter Enthusiast YouTube channel is currently expanding to TikTok and Instagram, and possibly Twitter. I'm not sure about Twitter, though. Do not guarantee on it. If you are coming from TikTok or Instagram, we thank you so much, and we hope that you enjoy our content and would like to see more in the future. I'm sorry for yawning, guys. It's 11:30. And I promised to have this video out by Friday, and I was going to go to bed about 30 minutes ago, but promised what I promised. So yeah. Ryan Blaney's going to be taking the lead here. Behind him is going to be Chase Elliott, and Austin Dillon is going to be leading the outside, and no, he's not. Chase Elliott's going to have that good slingshot and going to be trying to take, or as I thought he was going to be taking the first place, but he's not. It's Ryan Blaney. It's just a constant battle going head to head, you know. It's kind of like a gladiator fight. Yeah, Chase Elliott's going to go in front of Ryan Blaney, clearly saying that Blaney's the faster car. But while he does that, Austin Dillon retakes first place. This is an in-car camera view of, I believe, Ryan Blaney. Yes, it is. And we head out of the trioval back into the straightaway on lap 20. That means that there's 15 to go. 15 to go here, folks, until you all get this video. In about 30 minutes, because I have to edit it, and that takes a while. But yeah, alright. Making it 3 wide now, or not. Austin Dillon's going to come down at the bottom, securing his spot for at least the top 5 currently. Ryan Blaney on the outside, pushing Kurt Busch out, and Kurt Busch is going to be taking the lead. Now, Martin Truex Jr. and Bubba Wallace are going to be in the back a little bit, just hanging out on the outside lane. Ryan Blaney goes a little bit up the track, causing him to lose a little bit of time, and starts to go back, but he's got nothing to worry about. He's got cars that'll back him up, and he'll get right back up there. Best thing about Daytona is you never know who's going to win. Number 3 of Austin Dillon's going to be going the outside lane, trying to get there, and ooh, a little bit of contact it looked like, but we stay out there, and no wreckage. Number 3, Tracker Boats, Austin Dillon, is going to be in first as we head back into the trioval. Ryan Blaney in the 12 is going to be fighting for that first position. Like I said, it's a restrictor plate race, so, you know, we're going to be fighting. As we exit the trioval now, we're still going to have Ryan Blaney and Austin Dillon fight for the first position. Not really much action going on in the back. But car you want to watch out for, as well as that 34, Michael McDowell. He is a mean machine. Started in 32nd, I believe, and is now up in the top 10. Shows you how crazy Daytona can get. Number 3 of Austin Dillon and Ryan Blaney still going to be fighting for it as Kurt Busch starts to get a little bit... No, it looked weird. Never mind. Number 17, Chris Buescher is going to be in the middle with 13 of Ty Dillon, trying to bump him up there. As we make it 3 wide heading into the straightaway now. Still going to have the same people as before. Ooh, what's this? The number 2 of Brad Keselowski takes the lead. Number 34, Michael McDowell is going to be second. Austin Dillon third, but it changes a lot. It changes. What lap is it? 25? 23. Okay. Almost 10 to go, folks. Almost 10 to go until this race is over. 35 lap shootout means no time to gag around and all time to go full throttle. The number 2, Brad Keselowski, will be leading this entire pack. As, I believe, Chase Elliott? Yeah, Chase Elliott's going to be on the outside with Kurt Busch now. And the number 21 of Matt Di Benedetto is going to be slowly coming up to the number 95 of Christopher Bell. Number 2, Brad Keselowski still leading this race as the number 95 Christopher Bell starts going on the outside, hoping somebody will back with him, but he's not, and he probably is going to go. No, he didn't have any time to go in front of Matt Di Benedetto, so he's going to need somebody to push him, and he's got somebody there. It's currently a battle for first. Not a lot of beating and banging, just kind of sitting back, relaxing, as I believe it's now 10 to go. Yeah, lap 25, 10 to go. 10 to go here at Daytona. Austin Dillon going to start moving on the outside, but nobody there to back him. But I think he's got enough momentum to get there. Oh, and the number 95 is going to be drafting with him. So he's going to get back up there. Hopefully going to get that first position for him, of course. I could carry either way for Austin Dillon. The Peanut Butter Enthusiast YouTube channel is going to have polls where you can vote to see who you think is going to win the MVP this year in any season. We're going to put, of course, for different seasons, different polls. And we're going to put track votes because, of course, we know tracks cost money. And if you want to see a track, vote on it. And maybe we'll buy it someday. Not today, though. Not probably very soon. Not soon at all. No. Number 3, Austin Dillon's going to be trying to draft out there as he's with Matt Di Benedetto and Ryan Blaney. It's going to be really tight in that corner. Did y'all see that? He almost went into the wall. That was a crazy thing to see. He was just kind of spacing out, not wanting to get wrecked because there's a lot of cars starting to close in on him. And he was getting really tight in that corner and starts going up the track, and some cars gave him some space and backed up. But as you can see, it's Daytona, so he's come back up, you know. It's not like Atlanta or anything where he'll lose a bunch of positions. Well, Atlanta's now a super speedway, so I don't know. Number 95, Christopher Bell, is going to be leading this race. And y'all, I am so happy we are coming out of the Daytona weekend. And in this series, it has been a living heck trying to get these videos done and edited. But it's pretty fun. It's just living heck, man. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for the growth over these couple of days, about a week, yeah. So many subscribers. I know 16 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot whenever you've had 9 subscribers before. So it's a lot to me, and I thank y'all, all of you. And as we head back into the tri-oval, the 88 Alex Bowman is going to be on the outside. Where did he go? Oh, Austin Dillon's there. In-car camera view of the leader right now, as we head out of the tri-oval and onto the straightaway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. found his way back up. Probably popped a Viagra pill because he misses Danica so much. And I don't know if he has a wife. Yeah, he does have a wife and kids. It's pretty surprising for such a wuss like him. I personally think he's gay, but we're not gonna go into that. Number 88, Alex Bowman, still gonna be fighting for that way up there, you know. I believe he has not won a race in 2019, and now into 2020. Of course, it's the beginning of the year. Every single series is going to be racing next week at Charlotte Motor Speedway, then Bristol, then USA Speedway. Then I believe we're going to be having a road course race that's 10 laps because shit's long as hell. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Going to be posting an official schedule, probably February 10th, not sure. Austin Dillon's going to be leading the race. And Michael McDowell, the car I said to look out for earlier, is going to be battling for second. And I believe we have 4 to go. Yeah, 4 to go here at Daytona. Ramping it down. Just crazy. The 1991 season will be posted tomorrow. And I believe tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. It's 11:39, which this will be posted by Saturday, so Saturday evening or Saturday night will be 1987. Then on Sunday, I believe we're going to, if we have enough time after, or before or after the Super Bowl, we're going to be posting Charlotte's verse video. But if we don't have time, Monday after school, definitely. So, this is the in-car camera view of, I don't know, it changed so fast. Kurt Busch, number 1, as we are on lap 32, and we only have 3 laps to go. Ryan Blaney's going to be winning this race. And the number 66, I believe, Brandon Kaufman, I don't know. I don't know why they make these retarded names. They're just stupid. The number 10 is going to be heading up there. Number 12, Ryan Blaney, is going to be hold on, guys. What's going on? Wait a minute. Are you serious? Well, considering it cut the race with 3 laps to go. Well, guys, this is never happened. We finished the race, that's for sure. We're gonna have to look at the front. Yeah, it won't go. Looks like the number 66, Brandon's gonna win the race. I am so sorry, guys. That was not expected. And yeah, we do apologize. That's not supposed to happen. I saved it for the end of the race from the beginning to the end. I don't know why it did that. so I don't know why I did that. Well, you guys, I'm really sad about that. I'm sorry that happened to you. 1987 will 1991 season will be posted tomorrow. Brandon Kaufman won the race. Thank you, Tony B. Hiller, for sponsoring the series. Hopefully y'all have a good day.